Did you know that the red panda is the only living member of its entire taxonomic family, making it a living fossil with no close relatives on Earth? Did you know that despite their name, red pandas are actually more closely related to skunks and raccoons than they are to giant pandas? Did you know that a red panda can see with its tongue, using it to pick up chemical signals from the air and surroundings? Did you know that red pandas have a false thumb that is actually an extension of their wrist bone, specifically designed for gripping bamboo? Did you know that these creatures possess a built-in sleeping bag, using their thick, bushy tails to wrap around themselves and stay warm in freezing temperatures? Red pandas have a very short digestive tract, which is typical of carnivores. This makes their ability to digest tough bamboo fibers even more impressive, as they must process the food very quickly. Because they are so efficient at climbing, red pandas often sleep in the very tops of trees. This keeps them safe from ground predators like wolves or stray dogs. The red panda's tail is ringed with alternating red and buff-colored circles. These rings provide excellent camouflage among the branches and shadows of the forest canopy. In some regions, the red panda is called the firefox. This nickname inspired the name of the popular web browser, although the logo actually depicts a stylized fox rather than a panda. Despite their popularity in zoos, red pandas are notoriously difficult to track in the wild. They are shy, quiet, and blend in so well with their environment that scientists often rely on camera traps to study them. Red pandas are known to be very curious. In captivity, they enjoy enrichment activities that challenge their problem-solving skills, such as finding hidden food or playing with new objects. The fur of a red panda is double-layered. There is a soft, dense undercoat to trap heat, and a longer, coarse outer coat that repels water and protects them from rain and snow. When walking on the ground, red pandas have a bit of a waddle. This is because their front legs are slightly shorter than their back legs, an adaptation suited for climbing rather than long-distance running. A red panda's whiskers are long and sensitive. They use them to feel their way through dense foliage and narrow gaps in the trees, especially when moving around in low light conditions. During the mating season, male red pandas will travel long distances to find a female. They leave frequent scent marks to let females know they are in the area. Female red pandas are only fertile for 1 or 2 days a year. This narrow window makes reproduction in the wild quite challenging and contributes to their slow population growth. The mother red panda is incredibly protective. She will move her cubs to a new nest if she senses any danger, carrying them one by one in her mouth, just like a mother cat. Cubs start eating solid food at around 6 months of age. Before that, they rely entirely on their mother's milk, which is rich in fats to help them grow their thick winter fur. Red pandas have 38 teeth, including sharp canines and large, flat molars. This combination allows them to nip off bamboo stems and then grind them down into a digestible pulp. Their skull is quite heavy and robust. This provides the necessary attachment points for the powerful jaw muscles needed to chew through tough, woody bamboo all day long. Red pandas have been observed using their front paws to bring food to their mouths. This hand-like dexterity is another benefit of their specialized false thumb. In the wild, red pandas are known to drink water by dipping a paw into a stream and then licking the water off the fur. This allows them to stay hydrated without having to put their heads down in a vulnerable position. The red panda is a very quiet animal, but they do make a huff-quack sound when they are surprised. It sounds somewhat like a cross between a pig's grunt and a duck's quack. They are known to be excellent swimmers, though they rarely choose to enter the water. They will only swim if it is necessary to cross a river or escape a predator. The red panda's brain size is relatively small compared to its body, which is common in animals with low-energy diets. However, they are highly skilled at spatial navigation within the forest. In captivity, red pandas are often given leaser or panda cakes, which are specially formulated biscuits containing all the nutrients they would normally get from a diverse wild diet. A red panda can consume up to 4 pounds of fresh bamboo in a single day. This is roughly 20 to 30% of its total body weight. The red panda is often confused with the raccoon dog or the coati. While they may look similar due to convergent evolution, they are not closely related to these species. In some ancient folklore, it was believed that seeing a red panda was a sign of good luck. Their elusive nature meant that catching a glimpse of one was a rare and special event. Red pandas are very territorial, especially males. A single male's territory usually overlaps with several females, but they will aggressively defend their space from other males. The home range of a red panda can be as large as 1 to 2 square miles. This is a significant amount of territory for such a small animal, reflecting the scarcity of their food sources. Conservationists use GPS collars to track the movements of red pandas in the wild. This data helps identify wildlife corridors that need protection to allow the pandas to move between forest patches. Red pandas are susceptible to domestic dog diseases, such as canine distemper. This is a major concern in areas where human settlements are encroaching on the panda's natural habitat. The global population of red pandas is fragmented into small, isolated groups. This lack of gene flow between groups can lead to inbreeding, making the species more vulnerable to disease and environmental changes. In 2010, the red panda was listed as one of the top 100 evolutionarily distinct and globally endangered EDGE species by the Zoological Society of London. International Red Panda Day is celebrated on the third Saturday of September each year. It aims to raise awareness and funds for the conservation of this incredible species. Red pandas have been successfully bred in many zoos around the world. These insurance populations are vital for ensuring the species does not go extinct if the wild population continues to decline. The fur on a red panda's tail is much thicker than on the rest of its body. This extra volume makes the tail an even more effective balancing tool and insulation layer. Red pandas have very small ears that are covered in thick white fur. This helps protect their inner ears from the cold and prevents frostbite in sub-zero temperatures. Despite their shining cat name, red pandas do not have vertical slit pupils like domestic cats. Their pupils are round, which is common for many small mammals. A red panda's tongue is long and flexible. They use it to groom areas of their body they can't reach with their paws, ensuring their fur remains waterproof and clean. When they are happy or playful, red pandas engage in play fighting. They will wrestle, tumble, and pounce on each other, which helps young cubs develop the coordination they need for climbing. The red panda's stomach is simple, unlike the multi-chambered stomachs of cows or sheep. This means they cannot ferment bamboo, which is why they must eat so much of it and process it so fast. They have a very high density of red blood cells. This is an adaptation to living at high altitudes where oxygen levels are lower, allowing them to breathe easily in the thin mountain air. Red pandas are often seen licking rocks or salt licks in the wild. This behavior helps them obtain essential minerals that are missing from their bamboo-heavy diet. The Red Panda Network employs local people in Nepal as forest guardians. These guardians patrol the forests, remove traps, and educate their communities about the importance of panda conservation. Red pandas are known to be sensitive to noise. In the wild, they prefer quiet, undisturbed forests far away from human activity and the sounds of machinery or vehicles. The species has survived through multiple ice ages. Their ability to adapt to cold, mountainous environments has allowed them to persist while many other Miocene-era mammals vanished. Red pandas have a sweet tooth. Research has shown that they are one of the few non-primate mammals that can taste artificial sweeteners like aspartame, suggesting they have specialized taste receptors. When descending a tree, red pandas use their tail as a rudder. By shifting the weight of the tail, they can adjust their center of gravity and stay stable on vertical surfaces. The red panda's mask-like face markings are thought to help reduce glare from the sun reflecting off the snow. This is similar to the eye black used by professional athletes. Red pandas are often described as solitary but social. While they live alone, they are constantly aware of other pandas in the area through the complex network of scent marks they leave behind. They are known for their gentle temperament in captivity, often forming bonds with their keepers. However, they remain wild animals and can be unpredictable if they feel cornered or stressed. The red panda's fur color can vary slightly depending on the region. Those in the western part of their range tend to be a bit paler, while those in the east have darker, more intense red fur. Because they are so specialized, red pandas are considered a specialist species. This makes them much more vulnerable to environmental changes than generalist species, like raccoons or crows. The red panda is truly a masterpiece of evolution. From its rotating ankles to its false thumb and thermal tail, every part of this animal is perfectly tuned for life in the clouds of the Himalayas. Protecting the red panda means protecting the entire Himalayan ecosystem. By saving the shining cat, we are also saving the water sources, forests, and other wildlife that millions of people depend on. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into the mysterious world of the red panda. These incredible shining cats of the Himalayas are a reminder of how diverse and surprising our natural world can be. We hope these 50 facts gave you a new appreciation for one of Earth's most unique living fossils. If you enjoyed this journey, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss our upcoming wildlife mysteries. We regularly upload amazing animal facts and deep dives into the lives of the world's most fascinating creatures. Which red panda fact surprised you the most? Was it their false thumb, their ability to see with their tongues, or something else entirely? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing from you. For more incredible wildlife discoveries, click the video on your screen right now to keep exploring. We'll see you in the next one.